Today on RUTV, Mr. Brown shares some words of wisdom before Thanksgiving break.
Then I catch us up on what's happening in the world of entertainment.
Finally, Roxy sits down with one of our very own Seahawk filmmakers.
So don't go anywhere because it all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, November 22nd. I'm Taylor Roth.
And I'm Kendall Keenan. With just a few hours left until the start of Thanksgiving break, I'm sure many of our RUHS Seahawks are ready to head home and enjoy their week off.
Well, we can't relax yet. That is, not until we've heard from our proud principal first. Here's Mr. Brown to break it down.
Hey Seahawks, welcome back to Mr. Brown Breaks It Down.
That's a good one, Pete.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Stroking the slow in the push, I'm having the snow bunny pull up a lid.
Hello Seahawks, this is your proud principal, Mr. Brown. It was great seeing everyone at homecoming. We had almost 1,900 students who attended. Thank you, ASB and Miss H, for all of your hard work to make it a special night. We look forward to seeing you all at Winter Formal. We know college applications are happening right now, so a special thank you goes out to all of our teachers and our counselors who have written countless recommendation letters for all of our seniors. Thank you. And finally, I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy time away from your school and hopefully some good quality time with friends and family. Thanks everyone, and keep on soaring, Seahawks.
Thanks, Mr. Brown. Seahawks, we are less than 2 weeks away from the opening night of RUHS Drama's hilarious fall main stage, The Play That Goes Wrong. Be sure to get your tickets at ruhsdrama.com for December 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7 p.m. and December 8th at 2 p.m. We hope to see you there.
Speaking of drama, Kendall, I think you need to give us the rundown of what's been going on in the world of entertainment, because I've been seeing some crazy headlines.
Don't worry, I got you, girl. Hey Seahawks, welcome back to Pop Corner. It's been a crazy few weeks in the world of entertainment, so let's get right into it. Starting off strong, the second half of the fourth season of the popular Netflix series Outer Banks was released a couple weeks ago. Fans have been left shocked and upset, not just by the season's finale, but speculation of what has been going on behind the scenes. One of the main actors, Rudy Pankow, who played JJ, left the show after his girlfriend, Elaine Seamek, reportedly pressured the young star into ending his over 5-year run with the series. Fans believe that Seamek, who also worked on Outer Banks, was uncomfortable with Pankow's relationship with his co-star Madison Bailey, who played Pankow's love interest in the series. TikTok users have suggested that the pair used stunt doubles towards the end of the fourth season to avoid too much close contact, critics calling the choice unprofessional. Pankow announced his resignation in an Instagram post, thanking everyone who worked on the show and stating that the experience was the treasure hunt of a lifetime. In other news, Zach Bryan and his former girlfriend, Brianna LaPaglia, also known as Brianna Chicken Fry, broke up a few weeks ago, with the aftermath stirring up quite the controversy. Bryan announced their split via an Instagram story in late October, after the country star was spotted on the dating app Raya. The breakup, which originally seemed quite mutual and peaceful, quickly became a scandal, as TikToker Josh Richards and Dave Portnoy, the owner of Barstool, wrote and released a diss track about Bryan, which was released a few weeks after the breakup was announced. This diss track, which was seemingly unwarranted, was quickly praised by internet users as LaPaglia began to post publicly about the breakup, claiming Bryan emotionally abused her. LaPaglia also came out stating that Bryan offered her $12 million in a non-disclosure agreement settlement, which she refused and has since been using to her advantage by discussing the breakup on a podcast episode with Richards and Portnoy that has generated over 3.7 million views. Finally, the highly anticipated Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight took place last Friday in front of a crowd of over 70,000 people, including celebrities like Ralph Macchio and William Zabka from the Karate Kid series. 27-year-old Paul and 58-year-old Tyson had been set to fight in late July, but the event was delayed due to the former boxer's health complications. The fight consisted of 8 2-minute rounds and immediately highlighted the age difference between the two fighters, as Paul threw over 250 punches and Tyson only threw 97. This statistic was one of the several disappointments for viewers who had long awaited the fight. Many social media users calling the event scripted. Others were frustrated that each party received about $20 million for the highly publicized special, but did not deliver an entertaining fight. Well, Seahawks, what do you think? Was the fight just a scripted money grab? Pop on over at Redondo Union TV on Instagram to let us know. This has been Pop Corner. We'll see you next time.
It must be so hard to be an actor for TV and movies. There's so many people speculating about your love life or concerned about your appearance. It sounds exhausting.
You're so right. And the actors are just people we see. Can you imagine what it must be like to work on a film set or be a writer for these shows?
Well, we can't, but I know some of our fellow Seahawks have experience creating films. In fact, Roxy sat down with RUTV's very own technical director to discuss the silent film her group created this past week. Check it out.
Hey Seahawks, I'm Roxy and welcome back to RU Creative. This week, we're going to spotlight one of RUTV's very own student filmmakers. But before we can get into the conversation, I want to share a little bit about the Student Television Network, which RUTV is a part of. STN is a group where schools like Redondo can register to participate in contests throughout the year with categories in film, broadcast excellence, audio journalism, and so much more. As of this school year, RUTV has already participated in 2 STN contests. The 60-second Horror Fest, where teams must create scary short films based on the prompt during the month of October, and the STN Challenge, which gives teams just 5 days to plan, film, and edit various kinds of content based on a very general prompt. It's almost as scary as the Horror Fest. So far, RUTV has only received the results from one of these contests, with one of our entries placing 3rd in High School Division 2. But our crew is hoping for more good news in the coming weeks. One of our crew members who has participated in both contests thus far is Caitlin Fulton, our technical director and an aspiring filmmaker here at RUHS. So Caitlin, how'd you get into film?
I have been wanting to do film for a very long time. I think really as a kid, movies were a big part of my family. Just loved going to the movie theater. My family's very artsy. So just kind of being able to experience different emotion through movies is something I've always loved, and I think I really, truly wanted to start making films in like middle school when I realized there were so many similarities and experiences that everybody has, but like it's really hard to express those feelings through words sometimes, and I found that movies were a way that people can express feelings that not necessarily they can express just using their words. I was able to connect with movies more than I was able to connect with conversation and people. That's really where I started to want my film career to launch.
Cool. What are you working on right now?
We really liked our group we had for the STN Challenge recently, and so we really want to make a short film altogether, not just a silent film this time. Yeah, so just kind of working in the ins and outs of everything.
What's your favorite part of the process?
My favorite part of the process is definitely seeing everybody's work shine together. I truly think everybody just has a strong passion and just a different creative eye, and when a bunch of like creative eyes come together, it just makes like a really beautiful like piece.
Where do you see yourself in the future?
Definitely in the film industry, but I want to work my way up to being a film director. That's kind of my top goal, is to just make impactful films. Yeah, in pretty much any genre. I just kind of want to have my own style and be known through that.
That's super cool. Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week. If you want to check out Caitlin or any of our other RUTV crew members' short films, be sure to head over to redondouniontv.com under the Broadcasting tab. As always, I'm Roxy Warner, wondering, are you creative?
Thanks, Roxy. You know, Taylor, our Seahawks never fail to impress me with how talented they are.
You're so right. And speaking of talent, Seahawks, our very own AP African American Studies Club, is hosting a talent show on Saturday, December 14th in the RUHS Auditorium. If you have a special skill you want to show off, sign up to participate. Otherwise, be sure to show up and support this awesome group as they fundraise for their educational spring break trip to New Orleans.
You know what other group is super talented? Our RUHS athletes. So let's pass it on over to August and Noah with sports.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Noah Vogt.
And I'm August Haynes.
Starting off with football, our boys unfortunately ended their CIF run, losing on the road to St. Bonaventure 20-34. Congrats on an amazing season, boys, and we're very proud of you.
Switching gears on to girls volleyball, they played a tough game against Marymount, pulling through, winning 3-2. After that, however, they unfortunately lost to Cathedral Catholic 1-3. However, they had an amazing CIF run and we're very proud of them.
Last Friday, the cross-country team competed in the CIF Southern Section Prelims. The girls ran a fantastic race, placing 4th with freshman Sophie Rebick and junior Maria Gugino, placing 20th and 22nd respectively.
The boys raced next, winning with a score of 50 points, and set a new CIF record of the smallest spread among the runners. All of our boys, Mateo Figueroa, Adam Divinity, Mario Montoya, Desmond Vaughn, Mateo Sanchez, Alex Barbary, and Caleb Pascua, all ran 16:10. Both teams qualified to the CIF Southern Section Finals tomorrow, so good luck.
Finally, congrats to all our athletes who signed to their colleges last week.
That's quite an amazing achievement. Congrats, guys.
Well, that's all for RUTV Sports. Have a great weekend and make sure to keep on soaring, Seahawks.
Seahawks, if you want to be a class rep at our upcoming winter rally on Friday, December 13th, be sure to reach out to your class cabinet as soon as possible.
Also, seniors, if you are interested in earning your Civic Seal of Engagement, there will be an informational meeting after the fall break. Be on the lookout for more information in your school email or government and econ classes.
Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. Once again, I'm Taylor Roth.
And I'm Kendall Keenan. We hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving break, and remember to keep on soaring, Seahawks!